Coach, did you feel like today maybe was a little bit of a step back from how you guys played in the first two games?
Yes.
What maybe kind of led to that? It looked like you guys were in for the most part and just kind of faded late.
Yeah, I just didn't think we had our juice. We didn't have much energy. Didn't compete hard enough.
Um, Midway to the second period, Eklund scores, and shots are getting closer. Score obviously is tied. Just what happens from that point?
Yeah, they took over the game.
What could you guys have done better to
Competed harder.
Was that the message during the timeout to them?
Yeah.
What's I guess the practice tomorrow? What's the kind of the steps you guys have to take to kind of get back to what you guys are doing against Vegas?
Yeah, I think we know what it looks like. We got to get back to feeling what it looks like and doing it consistently. So that'll be the message.
How disappointing was it not getting any of those power play chances in that first period?
Yeah, a couple looks. It's a good penalty kill. It's a good hockey team. So yeah, disappointing. We go 0 for 5.
What's sort of the message to Misa after tonight?
Yeah, I mean it's about the team. I thought did some good things. I think it's his first NHL game. You only get one of them, so we'll look at the film and we'll get better.
That's just 3 games into the year, but obviously this team wants to make strides this year. Does it just start with matching the opposition's work ethic and just kind of go from there?
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
So, Coach, when Eklund got the equalizer, how confident did you feel that you guys could pull this out? And then later on in the second period, they took everything over. So, what was happening at that moment, and when did you see things start to switch?
I even thought going into the third period, we were down 2 goals, but that had been against us, the last couple games. So we felt pretty good of finding our game, but we just never were connected and couldn't really get anything going, obviously, offensively. It was kind of man versus boys tonight.
Switch to the D pairs tonight just looked like they kind of struggled as a whole.
Yeah.
What do you want to see better from them, especially against a team like that where you guys are really working on the breakout?
Just overall, everyone's compete level.
To start the second, you guys had actually a few breakaways, some momentum that way. In that kind of position, though, do you guys maybe kind of offensively kind of fall in love with trying to generate offense that way instead of just going back to playing basic hockey? Is that
Yeah, it's a fair statement. Even our goal we score, it's a pretty lucky goal. It doesn't happen very often.
In those first 4 power plays, if you guys scored on that, maybe things would be a little bit different.
Yeah, it could be, but it is what it is.
One guy with the work ethic maybe was Nedeljkovic. Did you feel like he kind of held good rebound after that? Maybe bad.
Yeah, again, we've given up 13 goals and plus 4, 17 goals if my math is adding up right in 3 games. That's not good winning many hockey games. So it's a total team effort of how we need to play defense and compete.
I was going to say the deep court wasn't great overall tonight, but what would you think of Dickinson's play? There's a couple times it looked like he was just watching the puck and not the man.
Yeah, it's a fast game out there. I think he learned that. Did some things. He looked a little bit more confident, but there's awareness things that we got to work on.
Thanks, Coach.